think nowadays song's not my choice, you know. It's pretty much my daughter's choice. I think we're kind of getting over Let It Go. I know it's like dated, but somehow it doesn't go away. We're kind of getting over it, but yeah. So my current playlist is her playlist. What's the most memorable response, right, that I got out of my work? My family is beyond critical. As anyone at Fly, they will say that I'm critical. I don't think I am, you know, because of my family. I did this, again, another play, and we had to come up for the last scene and everything. After the show finished, asked my dad and my brothers and sisters. I asked them like, okay, so what do you think? And they go, wow, you look damn ugly, man. Like, seriously. Like, what's up with the hair? Because we're all in wigs, right? So obviously, I look different. What's up with the hair? You look damn skinny, no? And why would you do a pose like that? Like, seriously, there's no muscle. One by one, telling me how awful I looked. Not about the play, but how awful I looked. So usually after that, you know, you go back to the dressing room and everybody's like, oh, so how? What did your parents say? You know? Oh, did they like the show? I say, no, they just kind of say that I look kind of ugly, like, throughout the whole show. So, you know, yes, I have toughened up a lot because of my family's overwhelming love to me. I think I enjoy bits of everything. You know, sometimes I laugh. I tell my mom, why do you call me Jacqueline? And she went, oh, because, you know, we were thinking of the French queen, blah, 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 blah. Then, you know, there's this little phrase, right, that says a jack of all trades. And I love to dabble in everything, ever since young. I mean, I've dabbled in 101 things, you know, be it tap dancing, jazz, netball, swimming, guitar, organ, everything I've tried. That's what I think life has to be about as well. Even now, I don't limit myself to hosting. Within hosting, I do English and Mandarin hosting. The type of hosting work I do can range from a high energy event like the countdown party, you know, to a very, you know, sit down conference, a very solemn event as well, or a gala dinner. There's a different side of me. And I think that's the thing. You have to, or at least I like the fact that there's variety in work. So I not only host, I present, I act, I teach as well at SMU. So there's many facets of me, and I kind of like that, you know, because I think that's how one should be. Life should be rounded. And if you want to act at all, life has to be rounded because you draw from experiences everywhere. I think in this job as well, you get opportunities that you don't get elsewhere. I mean, I've interviewed Mahathir, the ex-Prime Minister of Malaysia. You know, it's not many people can say that you had a chance to have a sit-down one-on-one with him. You know, and with CEOs of like the Peninsula Hotel, you know, and all that. And, you know, being in a presidential suite where you're doing the interview and you go like, wow, this is really nice, man, but you cannot show it because you've got to be, you know, the proper host. But yeah, you know, just having glimpses of things like that, you know, it just, sometimes you think back, or I think back, and I go like, hey, quite lucky, yeah. Thank you for flying with me. I'm Jacqueline Chow. Bye.